It's taken a little bit of a roundabout time to get here, but we got here in the end. Let me send the stream at stream chatters live for some cleaning stream action post NAIC. And let's post the Twitch link because this is our first stream in a little while, because obviously we've been sort of gone. I was in New Orleans for NAIC, and then in the sort of, I guess, lead up to that, I was sort of focused on, I guess, preparing for NAIC. Now the lighting is going to be a little bit weird because I'm a slightly different position. It's like the light is like right at me. So like, you know, I'm going to put way more shadows on my face. But I haven't had time to readjust it, so it sort of just is what it is. I guess let me put do not disturb mode on so that the Discord pings don't come through, and we should probably get some music going as well because I did not set that up in advance. We're a little bit we're a little bit behind where I was sort of expecting to be, but we'll catch up. We'll figure out how we go along the way. I haven't called the brand new doggo. What's it called? I can't remember. Let's go. This is just, I guess, not streaming in a while, I suppose. Let's type this in to get, I think I need to unmute the music as well. So let's just click on this guy. We've used this before. Loading. Also, welcome back, VOD watchers as well. Welcome back to the fold. Okay, why is this not, okay, there it is. Wait, I can't hear it. Oh, because I had my side muted. Okay, now I need to make it so you guys can hear it. Yo, Aussie Moa with the resub. Welcome in, gamer. Hope you're doing well. And 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Okay, I think we've got the tunes on now. Welcome in, Aussie. Happy birthday. Wait, wrong day. Yeah, not quite. We're not quite. We're only, that's about 4 months off, but we got here in the end. Wait, why is the dust 250? Wait, is it like double dust or something? Have I missed that this event is double dust? No, I need to catch another Pokemon because it should have been 125 for the weather bonus, but is it double dust? That's double dust. Why is it double dust? Welcome in, gamer. Hope you're doing well. Good day. Oh, yeah, is it? What have I missed? Is Yamper's paw prints? It's double dust for this event. There you go. For the Yamper event. Well, that is something that I did not know before I only opened my game late in the day. But look, today, general mission of the day is that we've got to do a bit of storage cleaning to do because we are pretty behind. I actually had to buy new storage while I was in New Orleans, just because it felt quicker than sort of deleting a bunch of potentially PvP relevant Pokemon. So we did do that. Like, I had the coin sitting there unused, but I figured we'd actually just go for it. But who let the dogs out? Indeed. So, not doing any GBL sets today, and part of that is because, I mean, look at this. I mean, Master League and Summer Cup Ultra League Edition? I don't think so. That is not a realm that we're going to live in. And so the next few days, we're going to be doing some probably non-PvP type beats. But, we'll see how things go on the whole. But look, I sort of mentioned this in the Discord as well, but for the most part, in some sense, this is sort of also answering like the ability to do some rambling, because it has been a little bit of time since we've actually streamed. 699 Pokemon in the last month. So what you're saying is potential Unite stream. I think very, very likely a Unite stream, probably tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I'll obviously keep people updated in the Discord as well. If you want to join the Discord and watching this later, or watching it back, or watching it now, you can just do !Discord in Twitch chat. You can actually go to Twitch chat even while the stream isn't live, and you can still sort of, I guess, get the command from there. I feel like it's probably in my YouTube descriptions on the main PvP Steve channel, but it probably isn't on the VODs channel now that I think about it, but it's there anyway. But yeah, almost certainly a Unite stream. If not tomorrow, it'll definitely be this weekend. Because yeah, there's some stuff to do on that front. I need to pump my brightness up so I can actually see with my screen. There we go. All right, that's a lot better actually. Now, something that was sort of keeping me back from doing too deep of a storage clean last month, because I think we did one with Debbie about a month ago, maybe something like that. And the reason why I didn't want to go too hardcore or want to do a cleaning stream like pre-NAIC is because at the time we hadn't got the move update for NAIC yet. And so you never know what Pokemon are going to be good. But NAIC wasn't the real concern. The real concern was the World Championships. And so I sort of didn't want to throw out a bunch of Pokemon that maybe I would need for Worlds. Now, because we sort of know the World's meta now, or because we know the Delightful Days meta update, we can sort of comfortably and without fear sort of transfer like a Spearow, because Spearow probably isn't going to be any good. I say probably because honestly, you never know. But then there's things like Mankey, where like there actually is it's very reasonable that Primeape and Annihilate could actually be quite useful, and so I don't actually just want to like blindly throw that away because I might want a specific IV combo for Worlds. Welcome in, Thomas. Hope you're doing well. Congrats on the cleaning stream. Yeah, no Debbie today because it happens to be a Debbie work day, but I wanted to get some streaming done, and we've got a bit of a busy weekend on the whole, streams inclusive. As we just said before, probably a Unite stream coming in the sort of near future. Hisuian Voltorb is one where like Hisuian Electrode is like usable, but I feel like even this guy's probably too big actually. Oh, there's a bunch of fancy Pokemon. Okay, fine, we'll keep them. But if we look at like, where does this guy evolve to? Yeah, too big for Great League, therefore too big for my storage. So, I guess there's a few things that are coming up that we kind of want to clear out some storage for. Obviously, there's the Jangmo Okomde. Like, that's a very, that's a big one that's sort of coming through. There's going to be a little bit important and maybe important for whatchamacallit, for Worlds. I don't know if Clanging Scales is going to be super useful or super big or whatnot, but, maybe something to look at. Execute is a Pokemon that I used to hold on to so I could trade for guaranteed XL candy, but we have 279, so I think I can actually safely just get rid of these guys, because I sort of wanted to build a hundo for Great League. I don't think I ever have, because I haven't gotten a hundo, but, maybe that's something I should be asking people to lucky trade for, actually. Yay for Jokoviz to finally merge my two usernames to have all of my results in one profile. I mean, did you actually tell them before? Because, like, I saw your tweet about it. I liked your tweet, I think. And that's presumably what would have, like, flagged it for them. But, like, did you actually message them to ask? Because otherwise, like, they don't know. it's, like, not automatic or anything. But maybe you mentioned it already. Ligatong is another one that, like, probably isn't going to be useful for Worlds. But it's possible enough that I'm going to leave it there. I'm just going to... whatever. Ditto is another one where I would like to build the hundo one day, and that's why I've done so many lucky trades sort of fishing for the hundo. Just because I really do want to sort of a maxed out hundo Ditto at some point. This one is called Santa Monica actually, at the Santa Monica Pier. But neither of the, I mean, like XL candy wise, we have 65. It isn't a lot, so I guess we do need a lot more. So I think I used to use the trade tag for this. Where is the give tag? The give tag was my get rid of these Pokemon for... Why would I get rid of one that evolves to 1500? That seems odd to me. Let's take that off. So I was like, get rid of this Turtonator for some candy, I guess. Like, I don't know. I don't really need XLs, I guess. And then the Bastiodons for XL. I guess I'll start reusing the give tag again. So I'll put these guys in the give folder, so we can trade them for XL candy a little bit later. I did initially DM them back after Brisbane Regionals. Huh? There you go. Got swept under the rug, I guess. I did do a trade for Galarian Moltres, 0 friendship trade with Andrew Manjarrez, and it's actually not bad. Where does it land? It lands at 1480, which I don't know if that's better. One of the Basti was traded? Oh, whoops. How can you even see that? Unless this one was literally from Debbie Pebble. That's gone. What about this? That was also from Debbie Pebble. Gone. This one was also from Debbie Pebble. And this one was also from Debbie Pebble. Okay. All of those Bastiodons are now gone. We got 1 XL out of it though, so there's something. Alright. Good flag, good flag. That is actually probably why they were still in the give tag, because whenever I would have done bulk trades through that section, they just wouldn't have popped up because I couldn't trade them. So that actually checks out, I guess. Totodile is another one where Feraligatr is quite a useful Pokemon. I think that it didn't show up big at NAIC, but I think it is still entirely usable. I actually looked at using Feraligatr for NAIC in place of Delisopod. I didn't end up liking it too much, but I think it's good enough that I'll still hold on to them in case. Basically, Worlds is my priority number one when it comes to my Pokemon storage. So if there's even a chance that it's going to be useful, I'd sort of like to keep it at least to Worlds. After Worlds, I'll transfer whatever. Warrior J Mac, welcome in, gamer. Hope you're doing well. Chinchou is one that I was sort of keeping for XL candy reasons, so we'll put that in the give tag. Marill is one where we probably don't need to IV check them because I have a good one, but is there going to be some rogue bulk point or break point? Look, I'll hold on to them. Hot Pop is another similar situation where I've actually never sort of properly looked at IVs for Jumpluffs, so my Jumpluffs could be really bad. When's the last time I've used a Jumpluff actually? I'm not quite sure. If I go to Dracoviz, unfortunately, the Dracoviz profiles haven't been updated for South Africa. I've actually constructed all the spreadsheets and stuff that Dracoviz need to populate the South African tournaments. I literally did that. I did Johannesburg like 2 weeks ago, but I just gave them Durban today. So hopefully they get updated soon. I've actually not used Jumpluff ever in like a regional level event, in a major event. I've definitely used it at locals. But I guess it's only the last few events. It's only been Johannesburg, Durban, NAIC that I've actually properly IV checked my Pokemon and looked at breakpoints, bulk points, etc. So I've never looked at my Hoppips, so I think it's worth keeping my Hoppips just in case. And Clodsire is a little bit similar in that regard, where I think my Clodsire is probably quite bad and it might miss some bulk points that are quite important. Giraffe Rig, I'm not that stressed about though. Carter-san came to say hi and filling my Friday nights. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday, I suppose. It has been a little bit of a while since we've streamed, just because it has been pretty busy on the travel front. I really did. I wasn't expecting to take NAIC super seriously, to be honest with you. I kind of thought it was going to be a bit of a chill run because my Worlds qualification was locked in. We did it. I don't need NAIC, right? It was sort of what I thought my attitude was going to be. But then I don't really know how it happens, but all of a sudden, I was just going hardcore mode. And maybe it's just because there was a chance that I could get the World's travel stipend. I would have needed to outperform Gone 1001, which as it turned out meant that I would have had to hit top 64. But is that likely? I don't think so. So, I don't know. I'm not really sure why I ended up going sicko mode on NAIC prep, but it definitely did eat a lot of time. When did I get this? Oh, I got it from Umunga, from Durban. It's kind of cool. I'll call it Durban. This Wurmple was pretty bad, actually. Did I get... This is a trade from Bamboss? It's not very good, unfortunately. Get an XL out of it though, so it's not completely useless. Sableye is one that could be useful, I guess. We don't need Rolts, we don't need Nincada. Actually, Nincada would be useful if I could evolve it into Shedinja, because I do want that. Then there was that Ninetales fan that could have sniped it instead. Yeah, look, Jai did do very well. His chances were going into the tournament, it was sort of rare that another Aussie would have had to do really well. And I think that's sort of evidenced by the fact that They Love Jai was able to come top 32 at NAIC, and that still wasn't enough to take it. It was sort of the setting that things were... I think in my little notebook that I've been using, that I've used until now, it's literally full now. Every page is filled with notes, within my battles for all of my tournaments and whatnot. But there is a table in here somewhere that I was sort of drawing up where the Aussies would land based on at NAIC and what the leaderboard could look like, because I wanted to know what happens if Jai hits top 128 and Jins hits blah 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 blah. So I literally did sort of look at it all. And by the way, I don't know if I've ever shown this on camera and stuff, but I had tons of notes about oh, Credilli, if it's against Guzzlord you lose, but you can win with 3 extra. I don't know if this was for Johannesburg or earlier, so I don't know if this was Acid or Bullet Seed. I think it was Bullet Seed at the time. It's with 3 Bullet Seeds that you can sort of flip the 1 shield against Guzzlord. It's like, it's just filled with notes like that I sort of took for these tournaments. Okay, no, I confirm. It looks like it was for Johannesburg, based on where it is in the book. I thought oh wait, here it is. So like, I was mathing out. There's not anything. Yeah. I was like mathing out where everyone would land. It's sort of hard to see, but like, and I can't. It's like I was mathing out like, you know, in. So like, this is a guide of like how many points you get for each thing. There was like, okay, if Gon hits top 128, he'll jump to 960 points. And 960 points will be bigger than my points, and so to beat that, I would need to get to 973, which means I would need to get to top 64. Like, I just sort of made a full table about like, you know, how well anyone would have to perform. So like, Jai, like if Jai hit top 64, or if Jai hit top 32, then I would still beat him if I got top 60, or if even I got top 128. Jai would have to hit top 16 to beat me if I hit 128. It's like, that was, you know, I was doing a lot of maths on that just to check, because you never know. I mean, that's the stuff that I like to nerd about, I guess. But anyway, we also got a shiny Sableye at the Santa Monica Pier, I believe. So I should probably name it as such. Santa Monica. Because, yeah, for those that don't follow on Twitter or anything, I was supposed to get back to Australia a day earlier from NAIC, but I got hit with some pretty massive flight delays. And so I missed my final connection from LAX, and so I just ended up with an extra day in LA. So me and some of the Pokemon Unite guys hit the Santa Monica Pier. Metatite, I think I can pretty safely get rid of this guy. I don't think Metacham's going to be that good in the tournament. I mean, I could put it in the give tag, I guess, and turn it into XL Candy instead, but surely Grumpig's not going to be any good, right? Like, surely Grumpig's not going to come. I'll keep it in case. Trapinch, Cacnea, nah. Oh, me and Rise to Occasion were supposed to do our lucky trade. I was supposed to give him this Lily. Whoopsies. We might have missed it. But I guess that's something to do at Worlds, I suppose. I've sort of, every now and then I'll think of it, and it's like, oh, I should send him a message saying whoopsies, but I keep forgetting. We'll get there eventually, maybe, probably not. Metang also could be good now. Like, it's probably not, right? But like, where does this evolve? Oh, it is small enough, okay. We might have to keep it in case, just in case it's going to be good. It's probably not going to be good, to be honest with you. I mean, it's just a bad typing, to be honest with you. It's just not a good typing. Kyogre? Did we get this from Santa Monica? No, this was from NOLA. I did two raids at the Santa Monica Pier for Kyogre, but I couldn't catch either of them. Can we clip that statement, Steve? Well, the oopsies for Rise, or something else? I might have missed. The final Pogo tournament of the regular season is this weekend, being the Japan Championship. Yes, it is. PJCS this weekend. So I've actually been waiting to sort of update my Pokemon with the most top 8s without winning a championship. I've been waiting until PJCS completes this weekend to sort of remake that graphic. Because I was like, I was going to make it after NAIC, but then I was like, why do it after? Grumpy can't be great, right? That statement. Oh. Surely I won't regret I mean, look, let's be clear. I'm not about to say, like, oh, you can dump a bucket of water on my head, right? That's not about to happen. I'm not that. Like, clearly I'm holding on to my Spoinks, just in case. Although this one's probably too big. Oh, it's not even. Spoink's an expensive little guy. Yeah, I'm not that confident. I'm just confident enough that I'm like, probably not, right? Gastrodon is another one that I've never IV checked, and it could potentially be good, I guess. Like, it's possible. I don't know. Get rid of these guys, though. Bonsly is one that sometimes people do ask for lucky trades, and to be honest, it's probably one that I should be asking for lucky trades at some point, now that I think about it. Like, if we're being completely for real friends about it, I feel like probably, right? Gibble is one that, like, actually, I don't think I 4-star checked. So I should probably... Let me get rid of these, and then I'll quickly type in at 4-star, and then we'll go back to, like, Skorupi. Okay, we did get a Hundo Scatterbug in there. Okay. Back to Skorupi. Okay. Whoa, holy scroopy, Batman. Did you catch enough? Where were these even from? From NAIC? Yeah, okay, these were NAIC venue spawns. And again, it's one that actually could be quite useful. I know that like Valiant Vish used regular Drapion at Melbourne? Brisbane or Melbourne? One of them. Instead of Shadow, and I thought it was interesting enough to sort of consider the regular Drapion. Like when I was sort of doing my NAIC study, I did sort of study against regular Drapion just in case it was going to become a thing. I mean, it didn't. But I didn't actually ask him what it did for him. Yeah, so I still don't really know what the benefit of regular Drapion is over the Shadow. Other than, I guess you could argue that it's similar to my logic around regular for Alligator over Shadow for Alligator, where the reason that I like the regular for Alligator is because in the current meta, charge moves are so important that if you can survive a little bit longer to throw an extra move, then that's probably more important than doing a little more damage. It does sort of weaken up some of your matchups, at least in what I sort of saw in my study. So you are sort of banking, you're making a gamble that you will be able to get one extra charge move. Is kind of what you're doing by going for the regular Drapion, which is it's reasonable, I think. Do we know why they ask about that lucky trade, about Bonsly? Like why people want it as a lucky trade? Pretty much just because it's a Great League spice pick. So like where'd Bonsly go? It was there. It's like if you sort of max out Bonsly. Actually, do you need a hundo? I don't know if you need a hundo or not. I accidentally just put numlock on. Let's check. Bonsly. Yeah, a hundo Bonsly, 15-15-15 at level 50 is at 1472. So, yeah, it's a PvP thing. So it's probably one that I should be thinking about. I think Mantike might be in a similar situation, perhaps. Krogunk, again, Toxtrike is one that like technically could be good, but I don't think so. Shiny Samurai. Caught at a raid at United Arab Emirates. Okay, apparently I got this on my way to... Where was this? It was on my way to Durban. Or was it on my way back from Durban? Might have been on my... Oh no, it was on my way back from Durban. Kinda cool. It's the Hisuian, right? World's Quold. Sounds like Zoe's Perfect Magby. Yeah, a very similar boat. They actually probably have similar stats. Actually, no, I think Magby is slightly better. I mean, I think that Bonsly is a better PvP mon, even though Zoe's had her success with the Magby. Trade bait? With the Hisuian Samurai? I mean, like, maybe. Like, I'm not going to do anything with it, but the fact that it was while I was coming back from Durban, like, I can sort of actually, like, I can picture myself in the airport, sort of dying, trying to kill time. Using gold bottle cap on a 148 traded shiny Tapu Fini to make it rank 1 viable? First of all, welcome in, Clint, hope you're doing well. Second of all, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm of the generation where I don't want to use any consumable items anytime ever, and if they did not put a time limit on me, I would never use a bottle cap. With that said, I think the truth is that you can use it on whatever you want, and it's sort of like if you're a Master League player, then there is so many things that you could be using it on. Like if you're a Master League player and you like Master League is like what you really care about, then that's almost guaranteed the thing that you should be spending it on. Just because, especially for like things like Zarude, or anything really that you just don't have a hundo of that you sort of want / need, then like, especially mythicals though, if they're going to be useful mythicals, but even if you're just like prepping in case something is going to be good eventually, like Darkrai is a bad example because you can just raid for it, but like maybe, I don't know, maybe Mew could have some potential one day, depending on what the meta looks like, so I don't know. If you, like, I guess what I've sort of gone a roundabout way of saying is that if you don't play Master League, you can kind of just spend it on whatever you want. And it doesn't matter. That's my take anyway. What's the CP for Ultra League Hisuian Samurai? Oh, man. Oh, well. I was never going to power it up anyway, to be fair. I mean, look at my dust. It's so low compared to what it used to be. Like, I'm sure I'll talk about this on the podcasts. But I had to grind so much dust to actually build my NAIC team. Like, I was literally paying the 200 coins to double my dust from Gmax raids, is how desperate I was to get dust. I just hope they don't make a stupid challenge like power up 10 times and then it isn't eligible. That would seem odd to me. Like, they are very aware of one of the benefits of using this. It's a reason why they have made it so you can sort of choose which stats. If you couldn't choose which stats, then like they might do something like that. But because they've thought through the fact that you might not want to edit every stat, I'm personally not concerned that that's a risk. Now, could that bite me in the butt? Maybe, but it's not something that I'm concerned about right now, at the very least. The Dharma Marcus is actually something that I could have put in the give tag to try and get some XLs out of, I think. Archon. Now, what have I got all this Archon for? I kind of dig Archon, but I feel like I have one that goes to 1500 already. I have a 1500 Archon, and I have a 1500 Archeops. I'm not saving all these guys. Gone. Shadow Archon is kind of crazy. I didn't really realize that guy was around, even though I have multiple. Zygarde seems like the most common pick, yeah. And I think that's reasonable. Like, that probably makes some sense. But, again, that's if you're playing Master League. If you are not playing Master League, it doesn't matter. I have Archons for you. Oh. Hi, Debbie. Turns out I don't need Archons. Congratulations on your free space. It really is a cleaning stream, I guess. I feel like Zygarde will get the shiny treatment. Or everything will get the shiny treatment one day, but, you know, that might be 6 years down the line, you know? I mean, that might be a while away. Yo, Wade! With the resub, welcome in, Wade. Hope you're doing well, my gamer. Welcome back to the PvP Steve stream, and it's been a while. How long has it been since I've streamed? It's been a second. Let me check the VODs channel. YouTube.com/PvPsteve. Oh, wait. At PvPsteve's VODs. The videos. Oh, wait. We did the stream on Debbie's channel. I think that was the last one. Yeah, that was the last one. 13 days ago that was uploaded, so it's been like 2 weeks. Whoops. 2 weeks since we last streamed? That's kind of crazy. I've only done one stream in Delightful Days? Is that right? Is that really right? I mean, maybe it checks out. No, wait. Surely not. I wasn't prepping for NAIC that hard, was I? Maybe I was, actually. Actually, that's only like to be fair, the new season came out pretty late. So maybe that actually checks out. I think it does check out, actually. There you go. There's a thing called Legends EA coming in October. I mean, that's true, but whether that means the shiny's going to come out at the time, like, who knows. But Kingpin, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Not as bad of a prep time pinch as that BB Mudboy situation from Melbourne last year. I wish that's one of the things that I sort of wish that I made like a vlog or a video or something talking about it, because I think a vlog specifically, because it was such a challenge, and like all of my prep work and my like I told Debbie all of this in private, but that's the only place it went. Like all of my prep of like, okay, mathematically I can do this. I just have to do this every day to get Best Buddy Whiscash in time for the tournament. Like that's just awesome. And it's like the only piece of like public facing content that really exists is the fact that it shows up on Dracoviz with the Best Buddy ribbon. But no one sees that. Like that's gone to time, you know? So I don't know. I think that I do wish I made content around it, but I also think it's cool that I did it anyway. But also I think it was a bit more of a prep time pinch when it came to the Stardust. Bad travel streak continues. Let's go! It's undefeated in the allegations. But like, if I'm being completely honest with you, a lot of the bad travel streaks, like a lot of the things that hit as bad travel, I actually think they're cool. So like, even though it's like the first one I think of is like when I was stuck in the US for like an extra 2 days and I kept getting bounced around airports when like I was supposed to go from Pittsburgh to Michigan to LA to home was supposed to be my route, and I got to Michigan and they had missed my next flight, and so I was like, all right, we're gonna route you through Dallas to LA to home. So the next day they pay for a night for me in Michigan, in Detroit, Michigan. I fly to Dallas, and again the plane was late, so we missed my next flight to LA. So like, all right, you're gonna stay a night in Dallas. And then you're going to fly straight from, from Dallas to LA to home. I was like, all right, great. And then I missed that flight. And so then they put me on another flight later on. And so like, I got an extra few days hanging around. I got to meet people, like I got to hang out with Evie Sophie, who some people might not know, but, and I mean, I'd never met her. I'd barely even talked to her, to be honest with you, but I was just like, hey, you around? And so like, we hung out. So that was cool. You know, she let me use her shower, which was nice. Because, you know, it had been a little bit... Oh, actually, I think one of the big things that she did for me was she brought me to, like, the shopping center so that we could, like, buy me a new outfit because my luggage was checked in, so I didn't have other clothes. So we had to buy me new clothes. So I was very appreciative of that. So shout out Evie Sophie. But, like, this time, like, it's like, oh, no, you know, I've been stranded in LA for a day. Like, you know, the airline paid for my hotel. So that's, like, you know... It's not like it was a big cost out of my pocket. The 24-hour delay is pretty massive, which is kind of crazy. But then I just got a day to spend in LA. And if I was solo, like if I was alone, it would be one thing. But I got to hang out with the Aussie Unite guys, and that was kind of cool. Technically, it wasn't a bad travel streak if a lot of people had these issues. His luck is spreading. Yeah, first it was just to Debbie, then it was to the entire New Orleans population. To be honest with you, I think most people got out fine. Like, I know... It's like It's Accent and his mum Wiggy Wigs, which, by the way, we are big Wiggy Wig stands in this household. Like, they were on my flight from New Orleans to Houston. They were on my flight there, and they were also like a little bit like, ooh, we might not make our connecting flight. But they had a little more wiggle room than me, so I think they made the connecting flight. I think it was close. Like, I think they were cutting it thin because of the flight delays, but my flight delays, I mean, we missed LA. We missed it. But, you know, I guess I'll talk about it, like, in hard depth on the podcast, I suppose. But, yeah, the luck does seem to be spreading. I mean, Jamathy and M got stuck in Dallas. No one was paying them for a hotel. It's like, they were just stuck there. It's kind of crazy. It does sort of maybe flag, like, especially if you're flying in the US, I think that it is worth having your entire trip booked with one airline. Just based on the fact that these issues happen so much in the US especially, more in the US than any other country on planet Earth by the seams of things, that it's like, well, maybe at least if you've booked it all with one airline, you can actually get, like, they'll actually have to pay for your accommodation and stuff if you sort of get stranded. Scatterbugs will check after. So, like, that feels like there is a big win. They seem to have a lot of travel issues. You hear it every time there's a North American regional, right? There's like a ton of people that are missing flights or like missing connections or whatnot. And it feels like such an exclusively North American issue in its tenacity that it's kind of like what is going on here? So we need to check Malamars. It's probably not good for Worlds, but I'll keep it in case. Dragalge is a similar spot where, like, it's probably fine, but I'll keep it in case. Carbon Cold Ditch. Oh, actually, Carbon could be good. I don't know. Caleb ping top 8 with it. Luckily, Oceania doesn't have these issues, right? Like, to be honest with you, by comparison, not really. Like, it seems so ubiquitous in the United States that, you know, everyone is having these issues. Everyone has, like, some sort of horror story with American flights that it's sort of like, it's just at a level that we cannot meet in Oceania. It's kind of insane. Could Trevenant be good in the current meta? Nah, it's probably too slow. But yeah, like, I mean, the issues that Debbie and I had in the last one with like our luggage not arriving is so much better than potentially just getting stranded somewhere, in my opinion. Unless you can make a day out of it, then it's like a big win. Do I need Oricorio? Maybe. Is that I think that's a South African Oricorio? Crabrawler we can... Oh, I kind of want to turn it into XLs. What's all the cutie fly? Is it like a spot? I'm stopping transferring just so I can check what it says, like spotlight hour or something. 'Cause it seems kind of random. Los Angeles, California, the 18th of the 6th. That was on Wednesday, so that doesn't... I don't know why I would have caught a bunch of cutie fly. I guess they were just spawning it, like... Oh, that isn't even Santa Monica Pier. It just says LA. That's at my house. Los Angeles. So, okay. They just happen to be around, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. Not anymore. Go, bye. As long as you fly to the right airport, I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. I mean, look, user error is a real thing, I guess. Saving for XLs, maybe? Nah, I don't even... While it is possible that they are useful if I was saving them for XLs, I've never had that thought cross my head, and so that isn't a reason why I was keeping them. I've just caught a lot without transferring them, I guess. Is the, I guess, the real explanation is that I just haven't transferred the guys. Like, these guys I can transfer. Wait, is a Rangaroo possible to be good? Trailblaze, Foul Play, Confusion. Trailblaze, waters aren't as big as I expected them to be at the start of the meta. Like, Jellicent was looking pretty good at the start, so, I don't know. Passimian we can ditch, especially because it's over 1500. The Licepod Wimpods will keep, I suppose. Sandyghasts, I think I already built a 1500 one, and Kamala we can ditch. Do I have a 1500? I have to check. Look, Sydney will have a second airport soon enough. I guarantee I will make that mistake. Like, on the one hand, sure, but on the other hand, I actually don't think that, like, the difference between the two airports is that crazy. Like, I feel like if you go to the wrong Sydney airport, that isn't going to be as big of a deal as the wrong Melbourne airport. Like, maybe that's wrong, but I don't know. Let me check Kamala. Kamala. I can't spell. Kamala. There's a $14.99 in there. Okay. Let's check. $14.99 again, but a slightly more expensive one, I guess. $14.80. I've been getting XLs for my Hundo Rank 1 Ultra League Rebombi. Yo, okay, well, I mean, see, that's a hustle I can respect. That's sick as, I think, at least. But I guess I've not set out my ambitions to get a Rank 1 Ultra League Rebombi. But maybe that's a skill issue, I guess, to say the least. Also, I'm in a painful transition point in PvP, where historically, as many of you are well aware, I've just gone for 1500 always. If it's not 1500, I don't want to hear it. Get rid of the guy. Pew pew pew, Gonski. But the problem is that with these last few events, and especially talking to Ashton Nash, I've really been looking hard at IVs, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh wait, IVs really matter, hey. Like, it's kind of annoying, to be honest with you, that I'm really sort of like, by deep diving into all of these Pokemon, I'm like, oh, but if I don't have 123.6 in defense, then I'll lose a bulk point against Cramorant, and so I'll take an extra damage from Cramorant, which will flip the one shield scenario, unless I'm one fast move ahead. And it's like, what? I feel like I was better off without all this information. What in the world? Now I'm like, you know, I'm traveling to Sydney and I'm trying to I'm trying to hang out with like, you know, Bambos and Taj at their Gmax thing so I can do trades to try and get a good IV Stunfisk. It's like, this is so different to my playstyle. I don't usually play this hardcore. Makes you realize how many good ones you've probably binned. I know. There have been so many, like, I would have a good Mandibuzz, or I would have a good Stunfisk, especially a good Stunfisk, where it's like, it's not even that rare to get the Stunfisk that hits the IVs I was looking for, but I just didn't have one, and everyone I traded for, it kept going attack weighted, and then I just didn't have one, and it's like, wow. Insane. But then at the same, the problem is that like sometimes you want some wacky IV combinations, and so all of a sudden you start to get to the argument where it's like, oh well, you're just supposed to hoard everything. Like, can you never transfer any Pokemon because all of them might be good, and maybe some Pokemon is like one bottle cap away from being good. Like, oh, maybe if I give this one bottle cap, then maybe I can go to one attack stat and I'll magically hit this magical combination where there's a Bog Point and a Break Point, and I can beat the Azumarill with the 1 shield while also beating the Drapion and the 2 shield, and maybe that's all I need. What are we supposed to do? I don't know. It was an easier scenario when you could just bulk transfer anything that wasn't 1500. Why? That's such a disaster. But we will live. Walshman, welcome in, gamer. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Christy Lulu in my chat. Holy. Welcome in. I could have given you Stunfisk Ganola. I know. Oh, to be honest with you, I should have done that. Like, I should have been going out looking for trades, especially for Stunfisk. But it was sort of like one time, like, it was originally on my team, and then it wasn't on my team anymore, so I didn't care as much anymore. But then, like, it might sort of go around full circle and end up on my Worlds team, and then maybe all of a sudden I'm going to be, like, doing the exact same thing and going, like, why do I not have a Unova and Stunfisk? Ah! And it might be a disaster again. To be fair. You need 3 RV stats, rank 1, defense weighted, and 115-1, i.e. 115-1, and attack weighted generally. Yeah, but then there's like, I don't want to give up secret tech because this is someone else's secret tech, but there's one Pokemon where you sort of want to hit like a certain attack stat and a certain defense stat and a certain HP stat, and there's like a handful of combos that let you hit all of it, and it's like, well, how can you even prepare for that unless you just have every IV just sitting on standby just in case you want to use it? It's kind of wacky. Holy, yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, man. I don't see your face popping up on Twitter as much in this in the olden days, but that's probably a good thing for you. Stay off that site, man. I've just been trying to keep high rank. I don't have the storage to keep 3 for each. Yeah, I mean, like, that was why it was so easy when I could just keep the 1500 of every Pokemon, because then it's like, oh, I already have the 1500, whatever the big guy for this. I haven't even evolved this guy. So it's like, oh, I can just transfer the rest. And now it's like, well, all of a sudden, maybe I can't transfer the rest. It's like, oh, do you have a 1500 Winkleon? Yep, okay, well, we can get rid of all these Lechonks. I'm sure that they're not going to be useful. When comes a community day that makes it insanely impactful, and you need one that hits the certain Bog Point against whatever we'll call it. Tough. Well, I can't sleep, so I finally get to catch you. Yo, I know, my streams, I mean, to be fair, I haven't streamed in 2 weeks, but in the regular stream times, which let's hope that this is the start of the post-NAIC regular stream era, this is the time slot when no one else is around. I mean, it is very American degenerate hours and European slowly waking up hours. It's kind of like APAC only is like the hardcore, like, this is an appropriate time. Which, like, pros and cons. Pros in that no one else, like, usually it's rare for a lot of streamers to be around here. So, like, it's a pretty open Wild West. But the cons is obviously you sort of miss a lot of people. Like, I was talking to Ashton Ash, and he was mentioning while we we're at NAIC, like, oh man, like, you only stream Unite these days. And I was like, bro, no, most of my streams are Go. It's just that my Go streams are when you're asleep, and my Unite streams are when you're awake. So you're only awake for the Unite streams. So, like, it was sort of like, I never really thought about that fact. Where, like, there's probably a lot of Americans that they associate my Twitch channel only with Pokemon Unite, because that's the only thing I stream in their time slot. And it's like, oh, yeah, maybe I should be doing a few more middle of the day Go streams on the weekends, perhaps. I don't know. Oh, I mean, like, it's sort of weird at the moment because I don't want to do any of the current GBL Cups. So it is what it is, I guess. I think I can guess that, Mon. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know. Maybe you can't. So Olympian, Missy Buddy, how much have we cleaned up actually so far? Actually a fair bit, I think. We've cleaned up a... Oh, wait, it's the new guy. I'll answer maybe if I remember. But yeah, but I don't have this guy yet. Yo, Pokeball. Excellent throw. It's too easy. I've never even tried to throw a ball at this guy before. Yeah, I've cleaned up a few hundred, I think. I think we've been relatively on track. Yo, the Emperor registered to the decks. Happy days. And okay. Oh, hello. Maybe that's good or something. 5889. We were probably at like 6200, so we've probably cleaned like a little over 300 so far, I think. So, you know, we're getting there, I think. But like, also, I sort of said this in the Discord, but this was probably going to be a little bit more of a ramble stream in general because it is the post-NAIC stream. And I haven't recorded either podcast yet. G'day Battle, this is going to be the real ramble because it's going to be just me yapping non-stop about NAIC. It's a good time, but it's 6 a.m. Well, good morning. Hope you can get some sleep at some point. Yeah, I've gone away from PvP in general. Yeah, well, look, fair enough, man. As long as you're happy. That's the important bit. As long as you're spending time doing the things that you actually want to do. Normally, I wake up to miss streams. Yeah, it do be like that, man. It do be like that. How many points of ELO have you cleaned? Yo, Max the Beard, welcome in. I don't think I have ELO yet. Do I? No, I'm still rank 16. Because, again, it was sort of like I wasn't playing GBL when I was doing NAIC prep. Mostly because, like, I was playing GBL when it was Great League, but then it switched into Fossil Cup. And it's like, well, I can't even practice my, like, GBL, my NAIC team in here. I did a few battles where I was like, a lot of my losses in this, like, 120 battles was because I was running, like, really dumb teams just so I could use 2 of my NAIC Pokemon. Like, the Lice Spot is a big one. And I was running just dumb teams so that I could get practice with those 2 Pokemon in terms of pacing, getting a general vibe of what they can sort of take and what they can't. But it was sort of bad practice, so it was kind of annoying. Well, do go recap before Unite. Like, these are the best decisions I made this morning, lol. And here's what I'm still second guessing gifting the Professor. I mean, like, I guess it's not impossible. But, like, there's sort of room where I could just be doing the Go stuff as well, realistically. As much as, like, yeah, I do have a Unite stream to do this weekend. I should probably finish off the age 0 to 30 tag, I suppose. So I got close-ish to the end. And down in this end bit is where it's, like, really easy to just bulk transfer a bunch of stuff. Like, I mean, I don't need any Pawmies. I don't need any Nimbles, probably. I might regret this when I don't have a low kicks that I want. Fido we don't really need. Smoliv we don't really need. Sharkaday we do need. And Tadbulb, I guess we kind of need for the belly bolts. The Fossil Cup was badly timed with NAIC timed research. We did Great League, but the format was nothing like the open meta. That's true, I guess. I feel like... Now, to Niantic / Pokemon Go / Scopely's credit, I think that something that Niantic has historically done quite well is that during the World Championships, they do have Great League available, which I think is actually really important. Not only because it gives people a little bit of last minute practice potential, but also just because you can sort of play along with the stream, and I think that's cool. I'm a little disappointed that they don't consider NAIC to be a similar vibe, I guess. Like, they don't sort of put it on the same pedestal, which isn't like, it's not like they have to, but I think it would be nice if they did, because I guess my sort of vibe. But then you sort of have to ask, well, like, shouldn't you treat LAIC and EUIC, you know, just as important in that regard? But also, clearly they do not treat them in the same regard, because they literally call, like, in the NAIC, like, video clips and stuff, when they start the stream and whatnot, they sort of talk about how NAIC is the crown jewel of the international circuit. And it's like, oh, you're just saying this is the best one, huh? Like, you're really just going all in on NAIC, like, uber American, we are the best. So, fair enough. Alright. I'm not going to tell you what to do, I guess. But it felt a little bit like when I heard it in watching the stream, I was like, really? Feels like an odd, like, maybe it's just weird phrasing, I don't know, but I don't know. Felt weird to me. I think that's true as well, this time as well, but unfortunately the week after they brought back Skip Week. Yeah, Skip Week is kind of crazy, I think. Not a big fan of Skip Week. I mean, like, I guess I am a little bit, in that I do sort of want to take a bit of a PvP break anyway, so it's sort of like, just because I put so much time into NAIC, I sort of want to take a little bit of time off before we dive back in for Worlds. Like probably a month. I don't really... like I'll be playing in the Clash of the Casters that I'm running, but that's just kind of because that's where it has to be so that we can get the streams in time. And that's probably the only battles that I'm really going to be doing for the most part. I mean, I don't know. Like the other side of that coin is that like I might just do GBL streams anyway, when it's like reasonable metas, just because that's sort of the, you know, it's the Subway Surfers of our time. So like, you know, that might happen anyway, but I'm not sort of guaranteeing that it's going to happen, I guess. Like I won't be taking it hardcore. Is I guess the point, which is fine. Like that's sort of the you know, taking a break sort of beat that I'm looking at. I think transferring a lot of XXLs and XXSs that we would have saved on the previous cleaning stream, that this time I'm just sort of, you know, burning away. Here's a bunch of win pods that like maybe they'd be good. I did IV check all of them for potential Glycopods. I ended up building this one. IVs. I do like Stack Attacker, just based on vibe. Bunch of potential Corviknights, including the one that I eventually built for Durban. I think I read it in Durban. Give to Debbie? Wait, give what to Debbie? Was there a shiny before? I don't remember. Is that like the give tag? Is give to Debbie? Because to be honest with you, that is what most of it is. She's like one of the only people I actually ever trade with. Give to Debbie. What was give to Debbie? I don't know. I don't know what I transferred. Oh wait, the XXLs and XXSs you mean? Oh, shuffle. I mean, she already has the hundo, right? Like, she's already good on the shuffle front. It's me that kind of needs the guys. Only 1, 2. Whoa! Whoa. Okay, I think, like, we've sort of reached the point where I don't have a hundo. Oh, wait, you just build a random guy? You just build a kind of random little guy? Oh. Maybe I should have kept the shuffles then. Happy with Lucky 98? Yeah. I mean, at that point, it's sort of like, oh, I'm of the opinion, what's the point? Personally. Keep accidentally sliding over these guys. It's like, I get it, man. There's eggs over there. A lot of confies. I think it's my phone's on a slight angle, actually. Now that I think about it. Got a lot of Jangmo-Os that I can now check in case they're good clanging scaled guys. There you go, give to Debbie. I can, but I mean, I already transferred them, so... Whoops. Whoops, daisies. I mean, I have all these Necrozma still that I can just get rid of. Like, what am I going to use this Necrozma for? Nothing. Ever. Transfer. Pay out. Oh, wait, I had a background. Oh. Maybe people want that. Maybe I should have transferred it. Whoopsies. You taking a content break or more of just a PvP break? More of a PvP break. I'm not... I think content is full steam ahead for the back on track. It's more of just the battling bit where, like... to be honest with you, it's probably not even that much of a PvP break. It's more of a... I don't want to keep studying PvP for now. Because it's a lot of work. It's kind of like, I had this conversation with Rocket Claire where, like, it's kind of crazy how much work people actually put in on the top end that you just don't really realize until you sort of dive in and sort of do it yourself, where all of a sudden it's like, holy smokers, the amount of work that it actually takes to sort of like perform at peak is crazy. It's kind of insane. So obviously this has been a bit of a 6 weeks, like, just straight slog in terms of, like, you know, sort of back to back Johannesburg into Auckland, into Melbourne regionals, into Durban, into NAIC. So it's sort of just been, I mean, it's certainly been like the most intense 6 weeks of PvP that I've had yet, I suppose. Very big improvements in my PvP skill, I think. But I think a lot of it is unfortunately very tournament specific as well, where it's like very specific, you know, it's very specific, like, oh, my Shadow Lapras, when, you know, if you're against the Credilli, you need to land an Ice Beam to win, straight Sparkling Aria leaves 30%. Like, you know, the notes upon notes about specific matchups with my specific IVs, how it matches up into specific IVs. So like, oh, well, you know, chances are that it's going to be able to KO in 2 plus 4 Mud Slaps, but then maybe if it's like in the top 7% of defense weighted buzz, then it can survive slightly. But in that scenario, then you just have to, you know, you get this much farm, or you have to do this, yada yada yada. But Wiggly Woo, welcome in with a massive rate of 53. Hope you're doing well, gamer. Hope you had a good stream. We're going a little bit low key today on our end. We're not doing any battles. We're just, you know, sort of doing some rough cleaning stream. And for the most part, if we're being serious, we're doing an post-NAIC rambling is kind of what we're doing. But mental breaks are healthy. I think so as well. So I think it makes sense. Don't think you transfer the Shuckles, think you tagged them. Really? I tagged them? That's huge if I did. I did! Oh, I'm a genius. Thanks, Watchman. But yeah, we're taking a little bit of a PvP, hardcore PvP pause. So I think that this is going to be like, if we're doing more PvP streams, then the truth is they're going to be more of that, you know, kind of just chatting while have to be doing PvP in the background type beat. Is what I think is more likely the case, which is chill. And Emma, welcome in. Good morning. Good to see you. It has been a while. On my end. It's not a Walshman situation. This is on me. Wait, you have 200 Necrozma? You too. I know, right? I'm kind of crazy, don't you reckon? What of the Shundo? Do you know how many Shundos I have? Shiny, I can't type. Shiny and 4-star. I have 2. One of them just happens to be Necrozma. It's kind of even and like I don't even have that many Hundo legendaries. Legendary and 4-star. I have 9 Hundo legendaries and 2 of them are Necrozma. And like 2 of them are luckies. Shout out to Mardo Galde for the Reggie Drago, and then Don't Milk and Honey, Newcastle local, for the Reggie Rock. Like, kind of crazy. Dialga, I think, was my first ever one. Oh wait, no, maybe it was Mewtwo actually, recent. Oh no, it was Dialga. Dialga was my first ever Hundo, and it was actually quite good for PvP. Quite good. Have we enjoyed the cool gifts, sir? Thank you for keeping me in the loop, and also telling me when to open my gifts. I do have them all pinned. I probably need to like clear my, like do postcard cleaning stream at some point as well. Because like, I do have to go in and delete stuff. Well, actually not recently. I must have done a big, wait, where even is the postcard book? Scrapbook? Oh, it's called the scrapbook. I even saw it. Yeah, so I'm at, obviously I put the Santa Monica Pier in here. I mean, obviously. That has to go in. I think so. No, it isn't so bad. From a, like, that's a lot, or from that's not a little perspective? Was the Reggie Drago supposed to fit in Great League? I think the answer to that question is yes. And I went the other way. So, oh, no. It mustn't have been. Because Mardo, we would have done a lucky trade. Pretty much the only trades that I do with Mardo Galde are our lucky trades that we pretty much do every Worlds. And does that Palkia have Spatial Rend? It sure doesn't. At least it has 2 good forms for both Hundos. That's true. Like, it's actually one of the most useful set of Hundos I could have gotten. If only I played Master League. Did you get the Moulin Rouge gift? Kind of doesn't look like it. I don't think. Unless it's still sitting there for me. If I type in and... Is this it? Oh. I suppose not. I think I just need to send it. Ah, okay. Well, I'll open this at least. And just send. Santa Monica Pier. Happy Santa Monica Pier gift. How many shiny Libres do you have? Well, unfortunately, the answer to me is zip. Zero. Nada. Zilch. Nothing on my end. Wow, I only have 500 legendaries, also only one Shundo. That's like, you're saying only as if I have so many. I think that we're in a sort of similar boat of not a lot compared to most. Need 3 Kyurem Hundos, 3 good forms. Oh man, I'm not gonna bother. I will not be bothering. You will not be seeing me doing a lot of raids for Kyurem. That is the least. 9 is more expected of you. I think that makes sense. I did take a screenshot of that postcard. Made me happy. The Santa Monica Pier one. Because I actually did purposefully send like a Santa Monica Pier gift to you, Debbie. I sent a few. Because like a lot of them don't say Santa Monica Pier. So I had to be a little bit like ultra selective. I think I grabbed a few extra on my way out that I haven't sent out yet. Like the one I just sent to Anne. That's the opera house which inspired the book and musical of Phantom. Oh, I haven't seen, I've actually never consumed like a full Phantom of the Opera media piece. Be it the play or a movie or a musical or a book or anything. Now that I think about it. Somehow Niantic Scopely keeps breaking Master League further. Sword/Shield doggos run the place. And if you don't have any, you're inherently disadvantaged. Wade has opened my gift. That means he gets a Santa Monica gift. Wait, you have a Santa Monica gift coming, I hope. Zoltar on Santa Monica Pier. I mean, that's pretty awesome. I actually really like when there was when I saw a gift that was Zoltar, I was like, guys, we need to find Zoltar. I just wanted to see Zoltar, and we did find him. We didn't ask him my future or anything, but just wanted to check in with Zoltar. Zoltar on Santa Monica Pier. I made an alt purely to try and get a shiny Libra. It's a tough hustle idea, man. Tough hustle. Postcard book is so full. Yours is crazy, Anne, by the way. Let's make that clear. But yes, that one. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Because yeah, it was custom sent. I gave you the best one, to be honest with you. I think I only got 1 of them. Maybe I got 2. Oh, maybe only 1. Wade, would you prefer Zoltar on Santa Monica Pier or like Santa Monica West Coaster? There is a correct answer to this question. Don't do the movie, do the stage show much better. I mean, I'm sure that's not a biased take. Zoltar, please. Correct answer. It's Zoltar time. Wow Mystica. Where's Wow Mystica? Wait, where is Wow Mystica? What the heck? Pokemon? Is he a Hoenn or a Johto type B? He must be Johto type guy. Don't tell me have I run out of Wow Mysticas? Wait, no. Surely I haven't run out of Wow Mysticas. No. Wowma! Okay, we good. Let's go. Fun fact, my alt still has a gift sent from my main that it hasn't opened in gotta be a year and a half of that Zoltar stuff. Let's go. Let's go, Zoltar. That's so funny, Smudgy. I actually love that. It's Hoenn. There you go. I think I haven't caught my 15 Pokemon for this either. I have not. I need to catch 6 more Mons, actually. Heck. I haven't done a research day either. I need to... Oh, wait, heck. Oh, we've messed up by throwing out that one task. Oh, heck. Okay, let's put our daily adventure sets on. Oh, heck. I managed to pick up an extra gift for Zoe from the Opera House and Moulin Rouge, so I was quite happy to send you all the super cool gifts. Yeah, I mean, look, I think that I should be, like, low priority on the whole, but I appreciate all the same. Appreciate being in the thoughts. I only just tuned in, you had it on the side, and I saw the Zoltar gift and went, that looks familiar. That's so sick. That's so awesome. But yeah, I really liked that gift, to be honest with you. I should have pinned it. I mean, I have another one. It's fine. The Articuno is level 22. The fact that the Articuno is level 20 is so annoying. Like, it's just so... Articuno used to be such an accessible Great League legendary. And for them to have, like, as soon as it turns into a global release on the Go Pass, for them to make it level 20 is kind of crazy. It's kind of just like, why are we doing this? You know? I just don't... Oh wait, there's a Pokemon in here. A lot of them Raichu. Can we just like farm excellent throws? Oh, I missed. Did you get a few of the giant Bubblegum shoes? I can't actually remember if it was still there last time I was there. Oh yeah, I definitely got a few Bubblegum gifts. Thank you for gift. Laura showed me that movie only earlier this year. Oh wait, the Bubba Gump one? Did I send you Bubba Gump before as well? Because that's sick. Hiya. Oh man. Hiya. Excellent throw. You and Debbie get the same super cool gifts, otherwise it is uneven in my brain. I thought Daily Adventure Incense doesn't spawn when you're not moving. It is very not that good. It is pretty poor. It's like you'll get one Pokemon every like 5 minutes or something. But yeah. It is what it is. Oh no, Zoltar from Big. Oh yeah. We love Zoltar in this household. How Big was like what, 92? 88? Oh my gosh, it's older than I thought it was. Tom Hanks does look pretty young, to be fair. But yeah. I just thought it was funny. No further reasons. Just mystery box after Meltan has more. Yeah, that would have been smart actually. It's like a normal incense when not moving. Yeah, I think so. It's pretty useless, but how many more do we need? We need 4 more Pokemons. I mean, we could do GBL, but then we have to get 3 wins. And I have to beat 2 Team Rocket. I've failed on the research ticket front, I think. Exactly, Gen 5 legendaries, at least I have the excuse of not making another Giratina, but the birds they've already done. These being level 20 actually keeps them inaccessible to newer players. Matters most for Zapdos, I recall people actually using that in regionals. Yeah, it seems completely insane to me, to be honest with you. I really can't get behind the thought process of not letting this one be level 15 when older players have such an advantage in that front. Where's that Tinkaton going? Wait. It's coming back. Is that a Best Buddy ribbon? Freshly acquired? Wow. Now I can't use it in PvP when it's my buddy. Because then it would be too big. It is one of the downsides, but you know, it is what it is. Oh wait, I have a task to earn 10 hearts with my buddy? Where's this from? Where's this from? Is that this thing? Poochyena time to research? What the heck is Poochyena time to research? What is this for? Do I really need 5 Poochyenas? Surely not. I'm not going to go catch 50 Pokemon for it, that's for sure. Is it one of these things? Nope. Wait. Oh wait, it's the weekly tasks to get 4 more. It's in the weekly tasks. Hadn't seen many Tom Hanks movies, so she ran me through a few of the best ones. That's honestly fair. I'm a Tom Hanks fan. Thanks. Remote those raids. Now that would be a desperate way to do it, but I think that I would much prefer just not getting the points for the day. I think that would be my personal preference rather than burning the remote passes. Do I even have remote passes? I have one. I have 1 remote pass, so technically I could do 1, but then I'm still short. Slapped it with a Best Bud ribbon, so cute. I mean, yeah, as I've said many times before, I do try and Best Buddy all the Pokemon that I use in PvP tournaments. So if we go to Buddy 5, like, it's mostly just Pokemon that I've used in PvP tournaments. Is like what all of these are, for the most part. There's a few like rogue ones, like this 98% Heatmore, that is also like Best Buddied up. But otherwise, like, it's a lot of, you know, just Great League Pokemon. There's the Best Buddy Whiscash that I used in Brisbane Regionals. It does need the Best Buddy boost to hit hit its PvP CP, which is hilarious. Still think that's very funny. Very funny. It's for Poochyena time to research. Thank you, Tiana. Yeah, it's a weird one. I guess it's just for people that do need the Poochyena shiny. I guess you're getting a few encounters. Bunch of Poochyena encounters and 1 Yamper. Oh, you get a Yamper at the end. I see. OMG News. I've got an antique teacup traded to me. Congrats. That's great news for you. Quite frankly, it's a shock that it hasn't come sooner. Vibenciaga, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Envious of those 60 premium passes? Yeah, I don't spend the guys too much, to be honest with you. I spent a lot on Necrozma, to be fair. Wiz Khalifa. I think that tournament was around the era where I was making like the best names that I've ever made. I've got a tag of play alumni, but there's definitely some names that like I felt inspired while making them. What are some of the other ones? Tongue Gravy. Typh Lopez I use quite a lot, to be fair. Maybe this... It was mostly in challenges and cups that I sort of spent time sort of naming them. I do like Wiz Khalifa. Rocky Balboa I just stole from Ashton Ash. Anastasia Steele. Magnus Carlsen I do like quite a bit, to be fair. Showing up pass. Vanessa, welcome in, by the way. Dog event equals farming Snubble XLs to make my Hundo Shadow Snubble. And you know what? That is your right. That's absolutely your right. Fishy Legs 3 is pretty elite. That's true as well. I mean, it was like hot off of his top 32 at the World Championships, Fishy Legs 2. So Fishy Legs 3 should have checked out. Master League or Ultra League sets today? Nah, unfortunately, we are not a Ultra League or a Master League gamer. I'm a Great League only type of guy. So we just sort of, I guess, got a week off of GBL entirely, to be honest with you. So that's why we sort of made this a low-key cleaning stream as well, which is really just a, it's a ramble stream. It's a chill stream. Tried to get it on my own. I know. And you will get on your one day. But also, I'm not the type of guy that really cares about like whether you caught something on your own or whether it was traded to you. I don't really care. I know some people are like, oh, I want to try and get myself one. But I'm like, that's your own, man. Like, I don't really mind, to be honest. I like how you named the Shadow Vic high skill and they actually made it charge move based now. You could say that I was seeing the future, perhaps. Give me that much credit. I love all the nicknames and then just Simi Sage. It's just a silly little guy. Well, I think, but it's because I didn't actually use Simi Sage in a tournament proper. The reason that Simi Sage is in the play alumni tag is because I used it on my team against Speediest Chief on the OCIC caster battle on that Friday analyst day. And so I sort of just threw stuff together. So like the Corsola, well, it's called PvP Josh because I think it was my buddy. I was walking it after, like during the name reveal, because I was trying to get Galarian Corsola XL candies, basically. So that was just. But I've seen there's other like regionals in here that like are similarly unnamed. What else was I running in that tournament? Oh, in those battles. I ran Kangaskhan, but it's called Stream Hype. It was already called that because it was my sort of my first stream shiny, I guess, very early on in the streaming career. What else did I used regionals. I used like Lunatone or Solrock, I thought. One of them I used Durant, and I shouldn't have used Durant because that was actually like the wrong regional. But I don't see Durant in here. Have I like transferred it since? It's actually possible that I might have. Have I transferred my play Pokemon Durant? Hold. Durant. Oh, I mean this guy's sitting here. But it's not double moved or anything. Maybe I used Heatmore actually. Is Heatmore in here? Heatmore, yeah, he's also just Heatmore. I also don't know what to bottle cap and it's causing deep panic, so any advice would be helpful. Unfortunately, that is something that you're going to be stuck with. I think that you could legitimately use it on the teacup potentially. But it's sort of like, no matter what you use it on, there's always going to be more that you could improve. So it's sort of like, use it on whatever will make your heart happy. It's kind of the bottom line. If you will like it more for boosting stats, then do that. I'm not a Master League guy. I just have a Shundo and a Necrozma. I stick by it. I've never used it in PvP. Mythicals are definitely one of the big things for it. Unlucky timing that you couldn't stream during drops week. Viewership is crazy. I know. Like, every time that Debbie did a stream, she sent me her stream analytics. And I was like, holy dooly. You kidding? I could have been streaming. But look, as much as it was like, would it have been temporarily good for the Twitch channel? Absolutely. And it's an unfortunate miss. But at the same time, like, I don't regret it. Like, it's just unfortunate. But who knows? I mean, hopefully in the future they do similar stuff in the future. And so maybe, maybe we get in on future ones. But as is, like, it is what it is. We missed out, but other people got big wins, Debbie inclusive. Like, those were some crazy stream numbers that Debbie was putting up. But I don't know, the time will come. If this was like a full-time job, then maybe we'd have to stress. But yeah. Rocket Lauren, welcome in. Exciting to hear that you're looking on heading US ways. It will be good to see you there in Anaheim. I got enough candy for an XL Shadow Grimer rank 19. Does it have play? Like, is it a good use of your resources? Probably not unless you have them to spare. Like, Clunk and... sorry, not Clunk. Who used it in... Seb Nemo, or Keb Nemo, actually used Mudslap Grimer at the Brisbane Regional Championships, and he did do quite well. But it's not like... it's not the most... It's not going to be awesome. It's sort of just... you can use it if you want to meme pick around. It's sort of just up to you and where your Stardust and Candy reserves are. Like, I would say that you may as well build a rank 19 as opposed to waiting for a rank 1, to be fair, but it is very much just a spice pick. I've never left Australia before, so excited it would be cool to see you. Yeah, well, it's going to be a really cool one, I think. It's going to be a very Pokemon-centered event, so there'll be a lot to do, I think. And if you can try and get a Pokemon Center appointment, that'll be pretty cool as well. There was an amusing turnaround. People were just like, it has to be the official channel, and got annoyed by all the requests. Then they turned it on for any Pogo stream and it actually benefited people. I guess so. I don't know if it was I don't know if I would call it a turnaround. Like with it has to be the official channel, because that's sort of just the default, right? Too busy having fun during fun employment? Well, I don't know if I would call it having fun for a chunk of it. Like a chunk of it was like, I have to study PV Poke. It's like, oh my gosh, I need to learn the Dusclops Sims. But it is what it is. It was a unique experience for sure. I'm flying over with Rocket Claire and her daughter. They'll help me survive the long flight and crazy airport stuff. Oh, and look, Rocket Claire is absolutely someone that'll steer you the right way. So she'll just follow Claire. It'll make sense. We stand Claire, by the way. I've been meaning, I think tomorrow I'll tweet out the friendship bracelets as well, because they were awesome. Guess a spice fun pick? Yeah, it's very much like that. You don't expect to do super well with it. It's a mud slapper that gets destroyed by mud slappers. That is true, to say the least. I did an oopsie, and I didn't get water, and I'm really noticing my throat start to cook. So I'm going to go get a glass of water and bring it back down. But I'll be right back. If you head out, good to see you, but I will be right back with some water. So thank you for your patience regardless. I'll be back, I promise.
say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill. Oh yeah. Take you like a pill.
I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say.
Alright. We back. The bracelets was a super cute idea, right? It was actually really cool. I actually really liked it. I really liked it. More than I could ever express. I'm sorry, Anne. In the meantime, we have a streamer, Whalmer, behind the mic. Yeah, I hope Whalmer was taking good care of everyone. He's a chill guy. He's just a chill guy. We're a big Whalmer fan. Need a channel point redemption to drink water? That's actually probably true. Like, I would have removed it at the very start because I was like, oh, what? I'm going to have to always have water around? But to be honest with you, it's actually a pretty good reminder. So maybe I should. How do I, like, re-enable that? Manage predictions, manage goals, raid channel, clip that. Where is it? Oh, manage poll. No. Okay, what about content? Monetization? No. Affiliate, maybe. It might be in the affiliate tab. Oh, wait, now I can't see chat. Ah. Chat, come back. Come back. Chat. No, don't leave me. Loading. Come on. It's actually really not loading. I'm gonna hit refresh. What the heck? No, actually come back, please. It's really having a hard time loading. I don't know why. What have I... Okay, we're back proper. You never remember to get water pre-stream. Caught. Viewer reward. That's it. It's a good prompt to have for you if you do forget. It's very true. It's actually a good idea. It's a good health idea for me to have that reward in there. You maybe broke it? No. I didn't mean it. Viewer rewards. Power-ups and channel points? Manage power-ups and channel points. Okay, there's highlight my message, unlock a random sub-emote, choose emote to unlock, modify a single emote. So those are the basic ones. I turned send a message in sub-only mode off because I'm never in sub-only mode. There's one that I have disabled that is skip to number 1 in the queue when I was doing the... There's the play 1 minute ad thing, which I still think is funny. We should probably turn the choose by team for the next battle thing off, because that's like... That was very stream specific, I think. I don't know why it was set so high, to be honest with you. In your attempt to get water redeemed, you drown chat? No. Wait. Oh, no, okay. I don't... So, I can't click... You recently ran an ad and must wait to run another. So, as soon as that button becomes clickable, I'm clicking that button. But thanks, Wade. I still think... Like, I remember there was all of that discussion about, like, you know, oh, Steve, you need to add more channel point redemptions. And I added play 1 minute ad. I thought that was so funny. Curse to redeem after an ad every time. Why? Rip. Oh well, no, it will come. As soon as that button lights up. Okay, yeah, let me turn on the drink water thing. Add new custom reward. Drink water, you dope. Can I use the word dope? I don't know. You silly Billy. That'll work. Okay, description. Seriously. Enter amount. See, look, it has to be... I mean, to be honest with you, you guys are all millionaires and you can spend as much as you want. So, I'm just going to set it at like... what are the other things set at? Let's spend points on drink water. 100. And let's just put it at 5. Let's put it at 3, whatever. And let's set our background color is like bluey. Dabba-dee dabba-die. Cooldowns. Cooldowns is a great idea. Okay, I think you're redeemed every 5 minutes. Alright, that's good enough. Create. Okay, it's been created. I don't know if it's instantly eligible or not. I'm so broke. No, but Wade, you use the 1 minute ads. Alright, we've got it. We've got it. Luckily, I'm prepared as well. We're giving the people what they want. Thought you were keen to hydrate for your health. Actually, to be honest with you, that's actually, like, I think what I'll do is I'll set it back to down to 100. And then I'll just make it so that it's slightly less frequent. So that it can only be redeemed every 10 minis. I think that's what I'll do. There we go. How often is what's the limit on the play 1 minute ad? It's also a 10-minute redeem. I should probably expand that to like 15, just in case. I think. Unless that's like on everything. Oh, no. Okay. So it was a 10-minute. I don't actually know what the timer is between being able to click the ad button, to be honest with you. I don't know. Boop. Oh, man. But yeah, it makes sense for the max 2 per stream, I guess, but I'm probably going to need that reminder way more, especially if like there's longer streams. I don't want it. Okay, well, hang on. Okay, we're playing Wade's ad. I'm clicking the ad button. Thanks, Wade. Also, now that like subs are actually like, subs actually do get to dodge the ad things. If I have enough points, I have to give chat ads. I mean, that just makes sense. That's just logic. Maybe I should make it lower because I do think it's funny. And like, it'll just give Wade more points. Look, let's bring it down to 4,000. Okay. Actually, yeah, let's bring it down to 4,000 because there's still going to be like a 15-minute time, right? It's like, we've made it so you can use it less frequently, so we're going to make it less expensive. We're going to bring it down to 3,800. It's getting a massive discount. I mean, that's an insane discount. That's a 24% discount. Are you kidding me? When's the last time you've got a 24% discount on anything? And this one is staying. Prices are staying down. It's the reason I subscribe. I hate ads. But what about when a Wade wants you to watch an ad? He wants nothing more in this world than to give you 60 seconds of an advertisement. As long as it doesn't mess with the viewer numbers too much. Nah. Who cares about the viewer numbers? No. Oh, man. Yeah, no, I think it's funny. And as I've said many a time, and as I will say many a time again, if I think something's funny, it's worth any price. As it is then. Let's go. Maybe he's in the advertiser's pockets. I mean, to be fair, like, okay, 2 things. First of all, obviously, whatever percent, I think a low percentage, like 30% of the ad money does go into my pockets, I guess. But also, that ad money is so low that it's insane that Twitch still exists. It's quite frankly ridiculous. Twitch is very much kept afloat by, like, sub dollars, I think. Because it just doesn't make sense as a business model. But it is, it is what it is. Are these all from Africa? Cape Town. Gdansk. Wait, oh, Europe also has that oracle here. Interesting. There's like all of the, like the Boon Suites, right? Like I'm probably never going to use these guys. So I can just get. It's got a location card. Who really cares? Like, do we really need the community day background Boon Suite? Probably not. Bounce Suite? Probably Bounce Suites because it bounces. I don't need this Orangaroo. I don't need this Passimian. Like, what are we going to do with those guys, really? What am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with this? I have one that goes to 1500. Passimian's not immediately going to be that good. I'm also a big fan of niche jokes, and so we will keep going. And so it will never stop. Anything for the laughs? I can relate to that. Exactly. You at Europe? No, we don't. What career do you have, Thomas? I'm confused now. Because I got it in Gdansk. So clearly it goes up relatively high. I don't care about the backgrounds at all. Yeah, I don't think so either. It seems... I mean, like, what's the point? Especially when it's literally a community day background. It's like, really? A community day? Like, we're just advertising com days now? I don't know. Like, at least, like, the cool backgrounds, like, look kind of cool. So, like, I can get behind those ones, to be honest with you. Like that background, it's like, all right, well, at least that's something, you know? But, I don't know. Seems a little whack. Also, how the heck do I have a 98 as well? Oh, wait, I actually gave him a hundo on this trade, I think. It was like a very early trade in the day. Now that I think about it. Europe makes more sense for that Oricorio. Its design is based on a Spanish form of dance. That makes sense. The worst thing about those backgrounds is that it makes them a special trade. Oh, that's so dumb. That's so silly. Why? Ugh, that is annoying. Oh wait, on background. I'm not keeping it unless it's a hundo and nundo background. That's fine. Some are fun if it's already a special. I think that makes sense. Like, I think it only makes... Like, it's not a bad thing. It only makes something cooler. So if you've already got something cool, it's only slightly cooler. I can get behind that. But it's not cool enough on its own for me to want it, personally. I'm sure that many people out there do. There are so many people that play this game. I'm sure there are many people that like the background. It just, personally, for me, I don't need it. It's just, I can clear that out of my storage. Like, I can only see it when looking at the Pokemon screen. It's not in battle or ribbon or title or anything. That's true as well. It's sort of like I transferred that Necrozma earlier because I didn't even realize it was a background, because it was just like, well, it doesn't look special on the outside. So like, why am I caring about it? I don't know. Bye. That's how they sell more storage space. I mean, yeah, I haven't done a great job cleaning, to be honest with you. This has not been the most efficient cleaning stream. Like, have we made any progress? Yes. But the problem really is that I'm sitting on all of these Pokemon in case they're good for Worlds, because I'm putting so much respect on Worlds. And it's like, am I really going to use a regular Drapion? I mean, first of all, why do we have an 1843 one? Called it Singapore. Why do I have this? Gone. I'm not going to play Ultra League. Gone. The Skorupi thing? It's like, are these ones too big for Great League? No. That's still okay. Okay, well, these ones are totally too big. Okay, that's too big. That's not too big. So, I mean, we can definitely get rid of the top 3. Was it a hundo? Nah, nothing's hundo. Like, I'm quite meticulous in my sort of hitting the little, you know, the favorite icon on hundos and naming them as such. Like, I pretty regularly check recent 4-star, so I'm pretty confident that I haven't missed like a hundo sitting in my box. Pretty confident on that front. Like, do I really need to sit on like how many spots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm gonna keep that 1500 to 1, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30. 30 spots? Do I need to keep 30 I forgot that it actually had a counter at the bottom. Like, do I really need 30 storage spaces just in case I'm going to use a regular Drapion? I don't know. Do I? I mean, I'd hate to be called out on it, I guess. But at the same time, it's like, what if I do? I don't know. The question sort of becomes, can I survive without that 30 spots until after Worlds? Delete all the 3-star ones? That's not a bad... What if we type in 3-star? And then we also just go like Skorupi. Because then, like, even if it's like, oh, I really want an attack weighted one. Well, we're not going to use like a higher rank one, right? So like, that is actually a great suggestion. Thank you. There's at least 4 spaces. You have a Shadow and a regular Drapion? Yeah, but it's not just about having the Pokemon. It's about hitting certain IV combinations. So, like, I'm gonna do like a tell-all video with all of my IVs and stuff pretty soonish, I guess, where it's like I'll talk about, like, for example, there's some IV combinations where I'll talk about Stunfisk. So Stunfisk is sort of a proper example where you need a certain HP IV to survive the Azumarill one shield matchup to win it. So it's sort of like, even if, like, oh, you already have a Stunfisk. Yeah, but the Stunfisk that I have loses the one shield consistently to Azumarill because it doesn't have enough HP. So it's sort of like, well, maybe the Drapion I have isn't good enough. I don't know. I built a new, like, Drapion is one Pokemon that I have 2 different shadows built for different IV combinations. Different matchups that there's pros and cons to both Drapions. I'm just aware of what those pros and cons are, and I try and make a call based on what I think is going to be present in the meta. Is kind of what the dealio is. To be honest with you, I made the wrong call going into Durban. I don't think it really ended up mattering, but I did make the wrong call, unfortunately. It probably did change my decision making a little bit, to be fair. Just because I knew what matchups I all of a sudden lost based on my IVs. But, now delete the zeros, only keep the 1 and 2. Honestly, that might be fair enough. And 0 star. Oh, whoops. Asterisk and 0 star. And 0 star. Because, like, really, are any of these going to be the ones? Probably not. Like, these are kind of crazy. Fair. I mean, that one doesn't look like it looks good of normal. 0 star might be a bit too. You know what? I can't get rid of the 0 star. Might be reasonable. Might be reasonable. I caught 1 Pokemon on my daily adventure incense. Let's go. How many more Pokemon did I need to catch? I still need to catch 4 more. Okay, Meltan box. I can sort of comfortably transfer all of my Meltan boxes anyway, so it's not like I'm going to really add to my storage much. Using non-shadow Drapion would just be to throw off the ratio in the infographic, so it's not all Drapion that are shadow. Which does happen quite often, to be fair. Let's just Mega Evolve something as well. Just to make it easy to catch, like Steelix. That'll work. Bing, bong. Jamie, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I see a point in what you're saying about the Drapion one. Yeah, unfortunately, which sucks. Steve caring about IVs? Man, you've changed. I know. I really wish that I didn't care. I really do. And I think I'm going to go back into a universe where I stop caring after Worlds. Because it's just too much to bother caring. I say that. I think I'm going to continue caring, which is lame. It's lame and bad and I dislike it. I wish that I didn't care. But this is the world we live in, I guess. So we will find out if I have to keep caring or not. Again, I've sort of said this a few times in that I don't, like, after Worlds, I don't really expect to hardcore compete anymore. At least, like, for the next season. I don't expect to compete very seriously in 2026. If we get the Travel Awards, then I essentially have locked in the LAIC Travel Award. Because I'm I would be number 1 on the Oceanic leaderboard, which is kind of insane. But like, I mean, I wasn't really intending to go hardcore in NAIC, and then I did anyway. So I'm probably, I would try for LAIC, to be honest with you. Just to try and, I don't know, get one good performance in at an IC, I guess. But it wouldn't be to try and qualify for Worlds. In saying that, I do have a South Africa trip for work next year. And if it happened to line up with a special championship, it would be purely coincidence if it did. Like, the trip is locked in, probably. The trip is locked in. So, if they happen to announce a special event that is like on that weekend or the weekend before, then maybe I adjust my trip. But I don't really intend to you know, make a big deal out of it, to be honest with you. Yeah, 0-star definitely nuanced. Yeah, unfortunately. Some of those can go is very true, but look, I mean, to be honest with you, cleaning stream has always been a scam. This has always been like, it's kind of cleaning, like we're kind of cleaning, but it's really a just chatting stream with Pokemon Go on the front, and also giving you a bit of an excuse to do some cleaning in your own box if you sort of feel like it. Does the number go down? Yes, it does, but it goes down a lot slower when all of a sudden I'm holding on to 300 Pokemon just in case they're good enough for IVs for Worlds, just in case it hits some certain breakpoint or bulk point, just for one tournament that are probably not going to matter because I'm just going to go 0-2 and not use any of the Pokemon in these matchups anyway. It's a little bit like, why are we... Are we really benefiting from this, or are we just hampering ourselves going into, like, you know, global Go Fest with not enough storage? It makes you think a little bit. I do sort of wonder how I've managed to have 5,800. Like, I mean, when you have like 6 Tropius, that sort of answers itself, I guess. But some people want Tropius. This is traded to me. Where does this go? Why did he trade me a Tropius? I don't even know. It goes to 4098, to be fair. Is that better than the one I have? 4099, not even. But, well, that's terrible IVs. What's the Band Boss one look like? I mean, it's better. I don't know. I don't know what matters anymore. I have opened Pandora's box on caring. Protest, thanks for the follow. No. What's not serious? One less flight? No. I don't really, like, I do not expect to use my own dime to attend any tournaments to compete in the 2026 season. Is sort of my current stance. Like, if I get the travel award, then I'll go. If I happen to already be in South Africa, then I'll go. But I'm not really, yeah. They released new season after Worlds, so after Worlds you can plan which one you want to compete in. Yeah, I just don't really expect to compete, I guess, for the most part. Like, I'll play in locals, but I'm probably not going to fly anywhere to compete, unlike this season. Just because, like, yeah, I sort of traveled this season instead of traveling next season. was my thought process. Steve returns to South Africa and sweeps more of their points. Yeah, unfortunately, like, the truth is that next season, say I participate in a South African tournament, I think it's going to be way, way harder. Because the number of people that have messaged me or were talking to me at NAIC about going to South Africa, it was pretty high. So I think it's going to be I think there's going to be a lot of people that go to South Africa and get no points, which is going to be a big, risky investment for them. Watch Tropius become meta around that trip. Oh, I don't... That's the thing. They actually could make Tropius really good all of a sudden with the... Because usually post-World... Well, I say usually. At the end of the last World Championships, they had a massive meta shake-up. It's entirely possible that they do the same thing again, and all of a sudden Tropius is good. So I don't know. Cleaning streams are my favourite scams. I think it's pretty sick. I'm also cleaning my storage while watching. And Walshman, I think that is like the best thing you can do. I think that is like the key benefit that this stream can provide, is just that slight motivating factor to actually clean your own storage. And I know a lot of people do it, and so, like, you know, shout out. What is having enough storage for Global Go Fest? I don't really know how much I would need, to be honest with you, but probably more than what I have, to be honest with you. But then, like, I've got, like, what, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 Absol. I don't need 13 Absol. I have a hundo that is sitting there. I've got a ton of them with glasses. I mean, these ones also have glasses, but they don't have the name glasses for some reason. If one of these goes to 1500, then awesome. This is 1472, I'll transfer it. This one goes to 1499. That's reasonable. But, like, the problem is glasses kind of look cool. Like, I'd like to use a cool Absol. My Pokédex Tropius was like rank 40 on IVs, but too big for Great League. No, disaster. I think the question we need to ask is, what would Debbie do? Transfer slowly, I guess. Morning! And the winner of SAIC is PvP Steve. Look, I would love to be, like, you know, I do wish that I did just slightly better. I made one slightly different decision in Johannesburg and became the Johannesburg special champion. It would have been cool, but I'm pretty stoked at the world's qual, to be honest with you. Someone clip that as a reminder to him when he flies next season for a trip. Yeah, it's like I'm not saying it's impossible. I just don't like looking now. It doesn't feel super likely to me. I don't think. We sort of need to line up with something else, I think, rather than just traveling for Pokemon tournament. Give me a good move on Teapot. Doesn't it have Astonish? Does it have Astonish? Because that would be good, but I don't know what charge moves it has. I feel like it has relatively poor stats on the whole. But yeah, I sort of need to do the type of deep clean where I no longer have 12 Absols. But it's sort of tough when it's like, yeah, I do kind of want a good one. The glass. Okay, let's actually let's cleaning stream this thing. Let's actually hit the Absol supply. So we don't need this one because we have a $14.99 sunglasses one. The only reason that we'll throw out these Absol is if this one's too big anyway. We can get rid of that. So like, this one's shiny, so it's like fair enough. We're gonna keep that guy. This one has memory attached to it. This one's a hundo, so obviously we're gonna keep that. Do we have Mega yet? Oh, we don't have enough candy. This one is somewhat unremarkable. I don't know why we have this one. Transfer. This one is a shadow. We only have one shadow, so fair enough. This one, again, unremarkable. Let's just check it doesn't go to 1500. Nope. Gone. And then we're back to glasses, and I think we've got 4 with glasses. So one of them goes to $14.99. This one goes to $14.85-ish. This one goes to $14.99 as well, but it's way bigger, which saves me on power-up costs. So I think we'll become our new guy. And then what about you? $14.94, gone. Alright, let's kill these guys. And we'll get rid of this. It's one of those, like, I think that I also, like, sort of held on to, like, sunglasses, Absol, and that sort of thing in case, like, someone might want them one day. But it's like, who's ever going to ask for sunglasses, Absol, you know? Like, that feels kind of rare, I think. Yeah, we can throw out these other why nots as well. I got 2 from King and 2 from Zoe when I used to name, like, who my eggs were from. Bing, ding, ding. Bing, bong. Gone! Number 1 Little Cup Snow Run, apparently. If you do any more of those far off flights, bring something with fly. There's not that many Pokemon that are good with fly, to be honest. I guess Galarian Moltres now. That's kind of it. Like a bit of charge move, or at least another option for a fast move. Yeah, I think the fast move is fine. It probably just does need better charge moves, I think. What's this landage on my storage? I have 1k space, thank you very much. You've got so much more space than me. Oh wait, didn't you buy storage? Didn't you buy storage? You need to do more mass trades with Zoe. I guess, but also I haven't really prepared myself to have stuff ready to mass trade, I guess. Like, I'm sitting on all these Relicanth, and it's like, what do I do with them? I mean, realistically, I can get rid of all of these. But sometimes people ask for Relicanth. But feather storage. They're bigger than Great League, what are we doing with them? Is, I guess, the take that I will take. Similar vein. Oh, but maybe Metang could be good. Maybe. Probably not. Like, you know, why do I have all these Regirock? What am I going to do with this Regirock? What is this Regirock doing for me? Like, I have a hundo. It's like, why do I need this guy? I don't. Gone. Got an XL candy and everything. What am I doing with this Regirock? Nothing. Gone. Not for a while now? Oh, Talonflame has 5. I transferred 300 plus on Double Candy Tuesday. Let's go! Huge. I cleaned 9 postcards. Big. Debbie actually cleaning storage while Steve procrastinates wasn't on my bingo card. No. Wait. No. Don't tell me we flipped. This was a working relationship. What are all these Rayquazas doing? Okay, we're gonna get rid of Rayquaza. We're gonna get rid of the Rayquaza. Let's go legendary. Actually, let's go legendary. Because like we have 430 legendaries, and we definitely don't need all these suckers. Although also people do ask for these for okay, we don't need the big Cresselias. We can get rid of. Oh, I can't mass transfer them. Oh man. Ugh. I like how they ranked Matang so highly on PV Poke at the start of the season, then everyone realised how cope it really is. I mean, it just sort of do be like that. It's kind of just the honest thing, where it's like, the PV Poke rankings these days command a little bit too much respect, in my opinion. The meta's just become so much more complex that it's just not as useful as it used to be. Do you care about exclusive moves on useless Pokemon? Yes! I do like exclusive moves on useless Pokemon. I mean, I heart a PV Poke. Let's make that distinction clear. Is this traded? No. If Alan and Mike Chen, yo, the Johannesburg boys? That's crazy. We sort of just have to keep ones that can go under 1500, to be honest. Turn on expanded group transfer and settings. You can mass transfer legendaries. Ah, that's fine. We just transferred a Regirock with Zap Cannon. Whoopsies. Oh well. I won't crash out too much. Does anyone know how to claim the Twitch drops from last week? It says I've claimed the reward from watching stream. Okay, so here's the thing, Pikachu. It is actually complicated, and it's not your fault. It's actually crazy annoying. You have to go, like, now that you've done it, you have to go to rewards.pokemon.com, and then you have to link your account and go through there. Missing Go, welcome in. Massive raid of 21. Welcome in, gamers. We're just answering one of the most common questions of the last week, where it's, how do you claim rewards? Lauren, thanks for the follow. Because the Twitch drop rewards are actually really complicated, to be honest with you. So yeah, go to rewards.pokemon.com, link your accounts, and then I hope that works. It's coming again soon. Oh, actually, that's true. We actually are getting Zap Cannon Reggie back, like, really soon. That's actually true. Debbie was left alone too long. That's true. Yeah. Oh, she had a lot more free time to go for it. They're overcomplicated. There's no need for them to be as complicated as they are. 100%. It's insane that no one has just looked at the system and been like, oh, we can fix this. Even if it's just as simple as like, here is a code. Enter it into the Niantic code thingo. You don't have to like, I don't know, man. Have we made bag space? We've made a little bit of bag space. I'm not going to say a lot of bag space. Certainly not for an hour 54 stream, but we've made a little bit of bag space. It was amazing they allowed all Pokemon Go streamers to have drops. Yes, it dramatically increased viewership, like, across the board, which is kind of cool. I kind of like that. Even though I did not benefit at all. I did not stream once while the drops were available. I thought it was pretty cool. Zap Cannon isn't even the exclusive move on Regirock, it's exclusive on Registeel. Earthquake is exclusive on Regirock. Wait, can all Regirocks just learn Zap Cannon? Like, just offer it? I'm not going to use TMs to find out, because now TMs are a scarce resource. Oh, I did do one Yveltal trade, but it did not go under, alas. Big attack. Big sad. We can at least transfer some Necrozmas. These ones just all have backgrounds. Is that what the deal is? Necroz. And no background. Oh, we've got one sitting here with no background. Like, what am I doing with these guys? Consider yourselves gone. I literally have hundos of you. 2. One of them is even a Shundo. And I've got a 98 Lucky. Like, there is no need for any of you guys. Other than, like, if people wanted them as trade bait. But if people wanted them as trade bait, then they should probably go to someone with a more useful Pokemon storage. Is what I say to you. Surely they can auto-config it if you have connected everything up. Surely there's a bot. I mean, to be honest with you, that would be very, very nice. Would be nice. But alas, not the world we live in, apparently. Apparently, it just has to stay a very complicated method for no real reason. Hooray! You. Gone. Okay, now we're just hitting 1 shiny, 2 hundos, and a 96 just for fun. It's not that good. And that's only the ones without the background. Like, what if we get rid of the background thing? Now we have a bunch of extra ones sitting here that also have a background. But do we really need that many backgrounds? Probably not. Like, do I need this one with a background? Nah, go on. With a rare background. Ooh, I think that's so cool. Yo, with Wade in my party? Oh, this was actually kinda sick. We caught this one with Wade. Let's go. Oh, mistaken. No worries, no worries. Same event does have Earthquake Regirock, so even if you transfer a level 20 plus 1, you're safe. That's cool, that's cool. No, backgrounds are useless. Fair. Gone. And gone. Well, some of these other, like this one, doesn't say. This one. This one is all. Oh, wait. Wade was gone for that one. What the heck? Oh, man. Ah, well. There's other things in here. Actually, I think most of my raiding was done on the Sunday, not the Saturday. I think I only came in for the Saturday. Transfer, 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 transfer. Alright, that'll do. We're down to 6 Necrozmas. Not coming to Sydney for Global this year. Work just been too busy. I mean, look, it's fair enough. It's definitely a busy time. Even I'm sort of going like, do I really go to Sydney? Wait, China, tell me I didn't. Wait. Oh. I didn't even notice. I was so focused on the Necrozma that I missed the shiny. Well, I mean, this game's just that easy, I guess. It's too easy. Thank you. I'm here all week. I just saw all the chat messages that were like shiny, shiny, shiny. I was like, no, don't tell me I just transferred a shiny Necrozma. Turns out I should have just looked at my phone. Funny though. That's sick. I was honestly so worried. That's funny. IV. Big attack. Evolve to Dexit? Nah, we won't evolve it. We'll leave it as Poochyena. We don't need a Dexit. I'm not too stressed. Plus side, we've definitely hit that. Oh, whoops. We definitely hit the daily task, so that's nice. We can claim all of our rewards. Oh, and we have to get more Poochyena to respect our Poochyena lords, I guess. Melton, get in my belly. Boop. Oh, whoops. Boop. We're not going to do any of those. And we're not going to finish that. That's fine. Q. Well, here I was thinking I was about to instant transfer that Poochyena, and instead, Melvatron, thanks for the follow. This is the world we live in, I guess. I mean, I think with that, it's sort of stream endy territory. Because it is a little. I mean, obviously, because I started a little bit later today. I'm going to be waking up early. Where I was supposed to record Battle Cats this morning. It ended up getting pushed back to tomorrow. So, but it's going to be slightly later tomorrow. So we're going to have a little bit of time on our hands. So obviously Yusei is live. Dark Phoenix. That's the channel that we stream sniped last time, right? Let me just let me audio check. Let's pause the music. Yeah. Yeah, we can look, let's show Dark Phoenix some love. Let's give some love to some, newer gamers. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. Hope you're well and hope you had fun at NAIC. Thanks Albert from Albertron. I definitely had a good time. It was really nice sort of meeting everyone, just hanging out. But yeah, so for those that don't know, the last time that we streamed on Debbie's channel, we're about to stream into Dark Phoenix's channel, and I just randomly sort of jumped into one more GBL battle, and I happened to get paired up with Dark Phoenix, and so Debbie cancelled the raid, played out the battle. I won because I think I had pretty good team comp from memory. But yeah, Dark Phoenix was a cool guy. I stream sniped. It's so easy. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. I've had a good time. We are back. We are streaming again. We have made our grand return. So expect streams to continue from here. This isn't this isn't end of the line. This is just the post-NAIC beginning. So we're probably back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming Pokemon Unite probably. But stay tuned to the Discord for times. Podcast will be pretty soon as well. A big weekend of content ahead. So stay tuned for all of that. Until then, thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you all, and I will see you in the next one. Go show Dark Phoenix some love. Bye.